Alright, so I'm here at my 7th location here on our haunted Gettysburg tour. I was just over at Devil's Den. A lot of people there. When I saw it earlier from up at Little Round Top, there was only one car parked down there, but by the time I got there, then the tour buses showed up and a lot of people showed up. Kind of makes filming a little bit difficult. I had to wait for some... Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm here at another quiet place here. This is the triangular field. This is just behind Devil's Den. If you continue on the road, I think that's Crawford Avenue, past Devil's Den. There's a little field on your left. There's two little informational kiosks to this side that mention this place. And it is indeed a triangular field. There's a woods to the side, and there's two stone walls that kind of meet and makes a triangle. So, it's known as one of the bloodiest locations here at Gettysburg. One of the most haunted as well. So, I'm kind of sitting right in the middle of the field. It's kind of like a 3 or 5 acre field. So, we'll talk about what happened here in a moment. So on July 2nd, the Union forces were in control at Devil's Den at one point, but the Confederate troops came up here. Those two stone walls I mentioned, they provided cover for the troops as they were coming up. So the Confederates were trying to take Devil's Den, and they had to take this field in order to take Devil's Den. So they used the stone walls, and I'll show you those stone walls later, but they used those stone walls as cover to kind of advance and then try and take the field. Sometimes they lost the field and they took it again, so they exchanged hands a number of times. So yeah, it makes for a very bloody situation in battle. This little 3 to 5 acre land was just a highly contested area. Of course, eventually the Union forces lost control of this field and lost control of Devil's Den as well. So a lot of men died here. And there's a creek down here called Plum Run. Run is just another name for a creek. And kind of took on the name of Bloody Run later on, because a lot of the men that were wounded here in this field, they would crawl to that creek. Of course, the creek kind of flowed with their blood then. It kind of turned red. So I might try and walk down and see if we can find that as well. We'll see. I'm running out of daylight here in Gettysburg, so I think it's like 3:30. So we can't spend too much time dilly-dallying anymore. But anyway, I don't really feel anything haunted or evil at this spot. As you can see, I'm just kind of sitting in the middle of the field. It's very overgrown. No one else is here. I doubt too many people. There's a trail here, but I don't think too many people come down here, to be honest with you. And like I mentioned, other places, some of the other places I visited today, right here it's just so peaceful. I can hear the insects. I don't know if you can hear the crickets like I can, if we're quiet. Maybe you can hear them, but on that day, this place was just, a brutal place to be. When filled with like the dead and the dying, cannon fire, rifles shooting all over the place. It would have been trampled flat with men and walking on it, running across it. But now it's just peaceful and quiet. I don't really feel anything. A lot of people say when they come here, the typical haunted stories. People say, a lot of people say their cameras stop working when they come visiting here. Or they hear, the EVPs, the voices, electronic, the voices they hear, that they pick up on those devices. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that paranormal equipment, so. A lot of people say they hear shouting when they come here. Or see orbs or ghostly apparitions. I don't really see anything. Because like I said before in these videos, I'm not really sure to make up of all that haunted stuff sometimes, whether it's all real or not. Maybe some of it is, maybe some of it isn't. But right now I'm just feeling a lot of peacefulness. We're going to get up and walk around a little bit. I'm going to try and show you those stone walls and the configuration of this field, and maybe we'll get to that creek. We'll see. I'm walking through that field right now. There is kind of a trail up here to walk on. The weeds in here are pretty high. But the woods over there would be one edge of the field. Of course, back up the hill is where I parked. Up over there. There's a stone wall up there. We'll see that on the way back. But I think I can kind of see the other stone wall over there on the edge of the field. It does indeed make a triangle. And it was like this at the time of the Civil War too. It was some kind of, not quite sure what it was used for. Maybe it was like a pen for animals or something, because you can't, this ground is too rocky to grow crops or anything, so it's just kind of like a triangular field fenced in with stone. Oh, I see a stone wall by the woods over there as well. We'll try and check that out. So this is one little trail through here. Okay, I'm gonna make my way over. I guess you can kind of see it up in the distance over there, the stone wall. Let's get. And up here it is, the stone wall right by the woods. So I'm pretty sure this one is not reconstructed. I'm gonna guess that this is indeed from that time period, original. It looks it. You know, some of the stone walls around here have been reconstructed, but this looks original. So this occurs all around the field. We'll go up there. One comes back that way, and then down at the bottom there is where they meet. The one on that side as well. Actually, it's really beautiful out here this afternoon in this field. Alright, so we just walked on down from all the way up there. Actually, you can kind of see one of the monuments up there. Made our way down. There's like an old road or some kind of trail here, which I didn't know was here. But the other, I do see remnants of the other part of the stone wall. There's like a marsh area. It's across the marsh area there. Let me try and zoom in for you. There is a section of it up there that I see. Let's see how far we can zoom in up there. You see it right there? There's another section of the stone wall. Way across up there. Like I said, they would have used the one that's up there for cover before they entered this field. And they had to make their way up that ridge, or up this, it's kind of uphill to where the second wall was. Of course, the Union soldiers would be waiting for them up there. So, you know, a lot of men died in here, in this field right here. But like I said, I'm not really sensing anything haunted. Just hearing the crickets, just me and the crickets out here. I can hear them. But you know, other people come here and have different experiences. And like I said before, this place doesn't get a lot of attention, I don't think. You know, and like Devil's Den is just up that way as well. That's where a lot of people go, and a little round top. But in fact, I've never been here at the triangular field before myself. I've been to Gettysburg several times. Never came here. Alright, well, I'm going to make my way back up through the field. I'll take you along with me, maybe video a little bit on the way back. Just like I keep saying it, but it just feels peaceful out here. That's all I'm feeling is peacefulness. Would have been a completely different story in the days of the battle, though. Alright, let's get walking back up. Oops. Almost to the other edge of the wheat field. Man, to think on the day of battle there will be men rushing, charging up here, knowing that there were troops on the other side of the stone wall shooting at them and stuff. So right here is the other stone wall. You can see it here. More of it over here. Yeah, so as Confederate troops are rushing up through this field, you know, there were Union troops waiting for them here, you know, to shoot at them and stuff. But not today. Yes, the parking for the triangular field is just off the road here, just up from Devil's Den. And there's a trail for the triangular field. That's just right to where I was. So after the Confederates captured this field, Devil's Den is right up there. That's what they captured next. So, and I did not get to stop down by the creek down there. I didn't want to cross that marsh area down there. So, all right, well, I will see you at the next site. I think I'm going to a place called the Wheat Field, which is just about as bloody as this place. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.